Happy Friday. We're gonna do the Friday chit chat, get ready with me thing. I got the fan on. I think I might start shutting it off for this. Ooh. I'm using the Simple Sensitive Skin Kind of Skin Micellar Cleansing Water. I didn't wear makeup yesterday, but I always start off with this. Let's see, I haven't done this in a minute. Eric's on new medication, and it's causing different things. It's supposed to help him be calmer, but it's still getting in his system, and I think it's gonna run out before. I've been following the directions. Do y'all ever get that when you get medications where you follow the directions, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna last till it has to for you to get a refill? Let me put this back on. I love these little things by Simple. They even have like cleanser, and I think they have a moisturizer in there. I like them. We're gonna use the Olay Deep Hydration B3 and hyaluronic acid for our moisturizer, and then we'll put it, well, before our moisturizer. That lady at the place when I got my facial said my skin was severely dehydrated, which I don't understand, but I've been making sure to put my skincare on before I do my makeup, and I've been masking with moisturizing masks, and I've been drinking more water. All right, we're waiting for that to sink in a little bit. Close the lid, put it back there. All right, and then I'm gonna use this Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer, just a little of it, put over the top. So that I could, I've been making sure to put the moisturizers on every morning. It's supposed to, if you're, according to the lady, when you put the moisturizers on and you do the moisturizer and your skin's not dehydrated, you start to not see so many pores on your face. And I have noticed, let me see if I can bring y'all in. I don't see them as much. I mean, I can see the bigger ones, but my pore size has gone down a bit since I started making sure to moisturize a lot more, which I did every night, but now I'm doing it like the masks. I try to do like every night to make sure to get it going good. I'm gonna use the Clinique All About the Eyes Reduces Circles Puffs little sample thing I have. I just do a little. I don't use a whole bunch, and I pull it onto the top of the eyes just to give it a little bit more moisture. I think this light is too bright. Let me go ahead and adjust it down. Oh, there. That's a little better. It's more natural. You can actually see the discolorations. Oh, y'all can see the discolorations I've been talking about now. Look, I've been taking the medicine, so it's not as bad. But my dad had it, so. Okay, chit chat. Let's see what's going on in the world of beauty. Jeffree Star has gone silent. I'm actually kind of worried about him. I saw that he posted something yesterday about when will the pain stop. I'm not gonna assume anything about why. I haven't even opened this yet, because everybody's assuming that him and his fiance broke up, and yeah, that's a possibility, but I also remember his house tour, and he said he didn't know how much time he had left with his mom. So that's where my head is going. I don't know about everyone else. They have all their other theories, but either way, whatever it is hurting him, and when a person is hurting, it bothers me. I know he's not everybody's favorite, and he is everybody's favorite. So I mean, it's like, but to me, someone's hurting, and I want to help, but we're not friends. We don't chit chat, we don't Facebook. But this is the Wet n Wild Coconut Primer. It looks like that. It's moisturizing, so that's why I've been using it. I just opened this. I've been using other moisturizing primers. Let it sit for a minute on the skin. Rub it in. I've also, when I've been doing my masks, I have those little roller balls. Like I have one that's battery operated that vibrates. I've been using that. I've been using the little jade roller that I have. I did a video on it not long ago. I'm thinking about, because I've seen that this person on Instagram talked about those little ones with the needles in it, doing that for like 30 minutes and then waiting a minute, or I can't remember what he said, and then he's doing the mask. I've been thinking about doing that because I have one of those dermal rollers. So I've been thinking about doing that so maybe the mask can penetrate deeper. But I'm also scared to do that because this is what I do. I've talked to y'all, so what happens if I do that and then I miss that there's cranberry or something I'm allergic to in the mask and I put it on and then it's gotten deeper, so I end up in the hospital. So I don't know, what do y'all think? All right, let's put the lid back on this. I'm using my Ulta little palette thing here. I am going to put a little bit of concealer underneath the makeup. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I gotta go to my mom's. Got a little bit of redness through here. Gotta go to my mom's and do some tablets that they got. Just spot concealing under the makeup. They got some new tablets for my grandmother and my little sister. Who else was, and I gotta set them up for her. Who else has been watching, who else watched the Tati release video? I'm actually thinking about getting that thing, that $18 thing. I'm probably going to, and I don't know when, because I always miss the launch times, especially today. I gotta go to my mom's. So there's a 50-50 chance it'll be sold out when I get there. But I'm also thinking about getting her palette since it'll be restocked today. Let me make sure it's all. All right, well, we covered those circles. We still have a little bit of puffiness right here. Eric slept until 9 a.m. this morning. I feel like a new woman. All right, now we're gonna take the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. This is in the shade 230 Buff. And here comes the kid. So you'll still hear him. You may not see him, but you'll hear him. Yeah. You want to say hi? Go like this. Go hi. Look. He's looking to see what I'm doing. And he's shutting the light off, but he's not shutting the fan off. I technically just wanted the light. Fan off. Fan off. Shut the switch off. You're gonna shut the light off. Turn it down. He has a diaper on, so he's not naked. Okay, we're just gonna put this, we're just pasting this around the face. I used 2 squirts. I've been noticing that right here has been turning out a different color again. So I don't think I've been making sure that the foundation gets there as best I could on both sides. Also, since I've cut my hair, I think I've mentioned this, I actually have corkscrew curls that pop up, and I want to either make the curls show up better or straighten it. So if you have curly hair, because I haven't had curly hair in forever. I've had really wavy hair, but I haven't had curls in forever. So any products that you think would be good, can you leave in the comment section so that I can try to test them out. I don't care if it's for straightening. I don't care if it is for making the curls pop up. I just want to make it go one way or the other, because right now it's kind of poofy and frizzy. I'm just making sure that there's no lines from putting the foundation on, since I use the brush. All right. I was gonna contour, but I think I'm just gonna do some natural type stuff today. You know what? Maybe we'll just put a couple of dots. And then it won't be so intense. It's just some light dots, and we'll take this sponge and a mirror, because I can't just use the sit down, baby, it's okay. Mommy cleaned in here yesterday. It's a lot nicer. I haven't moved my makeup in here. I'm having to pull out what I'm gonna use and bring the sponges and all that in here, because there's really not a place to set up a vanity just yet. And I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't got PR. I don't have enough, well, I might have enough makeup to do beauty room, but it's not really on the top of my agenda. I mean, it'd be nice to have it all in one spot so I don't have to go back and forth. But then what if I want to use my mirror? You see what I'm saying? All right. But yes, about the Jeffree Star thing, keep him in your prayers, because none of us really know what's going on. And a person is hurting regardless. I'm just putting a little, this is the Tarte Shape Tape. Oh, and that was the Anastasia Mink. I'm just using a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape. And of course, I gotta pick up the mirror again. Might be too bright. Without putting it in other spots. Because it does, it just looks like I rubbed white underneath. I'm going to take the bottom of this sponge that I had some of the foundation on and try to pat that to where it's going to be similar in color to the rest. I'm sorry. This is probably going to be long, but I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm trying. All right, let's take, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. I'm going to put some in the lid. Then I'm going to take this sponge and just a little bit of powder. I don't want to dry the under eyes out, but I do want to set it. So I'm going to wipe it away really quickly. Okay, so now we're gonna take the rest of the powder and kind of buff it into the skin. Let's see, for Christmas, I got the light. Eric got, some Lightning McQueen, not Lightning McQueen, Buzz Lightyear talking doll. He got a Talking Tom toy. He got a couple of train things. He got some books and puzzles. Harry Potter shirts, because he loves Harry Potter. His favorite one is A Prisoner of Azkaban. I also got, I got a, Instapot, I think it's called, and a quesadilla maker, socks, body wash. You know how grandmas and moms are. All right, we got that powder on, and everything's looking really smooth and nice. A great way to have great makeup is to do the skincare and have a great base for the makeup. All right, we're gonna take the bronzer, which, okay, the Flower Beauty Heat Wave. We're gonna tap it into there. We're gonna blend it out in a minute. Right now we're just gonna put it on with this precise brush. And then I go in with the bigger brush. Also in this video, another thing I want in the comments is I was thinking about the brands I want to try this year. And I thought, y'all watch this channel too. What brands would you like me to try this year? See? Which brands would you like to see more of? Which brands are you kind of tired of looking at on other people's channel? You just want whatever it is I'm doing now. But I just tapped a little bit into the bronzer for this. We're just warming up the face and the okay. I'm just using whatever powder was left on there to kind of cut it a little. And we'll take this brush. Someone called, so we'll take this brush that has a little bit of powder on it, and we will just kind of fluff that out a little. All right, and the blush I got is a new one I got. It's an e.l.f. in the color Coral, Candid Coral. It looks a little light, but y'all know I like my blushes light. And I'm gonna blend it into the bronzer. So that it makes kind of a one color, that there's not no harsh line right here. You see, it kind of just blends in together. I don't know if y'all can see that because the blush is really light. Over here you can see it. I'm trying to switch the brush where I could buff it in together. I could see it in this mirror. I don't know if it's the lights. Let's see if we could change the coloring. It might be too warm, but now you can see it, and I'll change it back. There, now you can see it too. I'm trying to make sure it's natural as possible so y'all can see what I'm doing. You see how it kind of blends together, and then I'll just kind of buff this into it. All right. I've just been watching a lot of makeup videos, and I saw this one where he talks about what we're doing wrong, and like smiling when you put your blush on, you put it on your cheekbone, but then when you go down, as he said, I think it's, I have to find it. When I find it, I will link it down below. He has some really good videos and tips. He looks at influencers and talks about things, and he said when you smile, when you put blush on, you're trying to raise your face up. But when you smile to find your cheekbones, this is where your cheekbone is. But when you quit smiling, it goes down, so it kind of drags your face down. And I liked that. I never thought about that, and nobody else has ever said anything about it. They all just kind of smile when they put their blush on. So when he pointed that out, I thought, you know, that makes a lot of sense. I've always thought that as long as I'm pushing it upwards, I could be smiling. But I noticed lately, in the past 2 weeks when I've been trying this, it looks better. And it looks more lifted. So I like that. That's just a little thing I found from him. I can't remember his name, but I will go through and I will link it. I've been watching it. It's like become a guilty pleasure type thing. The highlighter I'm going to do last because I'm going to use, the palette I'm using has highlighters in it. It's the Morphe Lights one. I'm going to go ahead and put some Wet n Wild. And right now, this one, I'm not exactly going to focus on one person or another's little area in that palette. I'm just going to use the palette wherever it takes me. So I'm going to probably try to move this out over to the side a little bit, this table. If I can. I don't think I can. Wait. No, I can. There we go. We're going to move it out to the side a little bit so I can move in closer. This is a learning curve, y'all. We're figuring it out. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the brows. Real quick. I'm just brushing them upwards. But a reason I watch other videos, and if y'all see anyone that actually gives good tips, like makeup artists, like I've been watching Scott Barnes also, let me know, because I want to become better for you. I don't want to just follow blindly, because like I said, this channel is real. This is what you can do at home. I would like that. All right, what else is going on in the world besides beauty? I don't really get into politics. I did see while I was out of town, there was a shooting at a church in Texas. I've been praying for them. The Australian fires, a lot of influencers are now posting ways you could donate to help people. And I don't know, it's just really sad. Simone is still doing okay. I do check on her I'd watch for her to post, and I let her know I'm praying for her. It's just sad. Everybody's losing so much there. And it breaks my heart. I think I'm gonna put some lip gloss on in a minute. My brows aren't perfect. I'm gonna put this Hard Candy Max Pout. I think we talked about this. This does have a burn to it, so it'll start burning in a minute. Let's go ahead and grab these lipsticks and this out. We're gonna put this here. We're just gonna move some of this stuff so we can bring the eyeshadow palette up. So we're gonna get all this stuff off of here so that I don't mess up the eyeshadow palette. Like I said, we're going to be using the Stellar Lights, or Hit the Lights palette. This is what it looks like inside. It's so beautiful. So many different shades and color stories. And I'm keeping this because I want to focus individually on each one. So, all right, the first color I want to go into is, I'm going to have to just pick it up and show you because I just put the thing over there. We're going to use this as our transition shade. It's in the, no, let's see, My Type. We're going to use My Type as a transition shade. I'm not exactly sure where this look is going. It may just be a normal look to show you that you could do just a normal everyday look with this palette. But just in case, I'm trying to build up that transition. And the transition shade is, that is a gorgeous transition shade. Okay, let me get my little brush I like to use. You know what? I've been liking this Jaclyn Hill brush, JH40 by Morphe. I've been liking this for the crease. For crease shade, so many beautiful colors to choose from. Let me swatch some of these darker shades or see if I want to go in with the browns. Ooh. That is a hard choice. You know what? Let's just do the natural. So we'll go in with, I believe it's called Make Out Sesh. We're going to start on the outer edge and pull it through. Because we want most of the color on the outer edge. And I'm using the camera to do this. And we're just gonna go upwards and try to blend it. So let me look and see how it's looking in person. I only had to go into it once. It's gorgeous. It's a little powdery on the... Not powdery, it's got some fallout, but most shadows do. It's got fallout on the palette, but I don't see nothing under my eyes right now. This is the eye that, if you've been watching me for a while, you know this is the problem child of the face. So I'm trying to make sure to get it correct on both sides to evenly look, to look even. Let me grab this brush and see if I could. Alright, and we'll just tap a little bit into it. There we go. What you doing, baby? Give mommy kisses. He's getting frustrated about something. I don't know what. Let me grab a blending brush. All right, we're gonna leave it like that for a minute. I think this eye's more intense, but I don't know how to get this one. It is more intense. Okay, so we will add more shadow. And try to even them out like that. All right, I don't want to do nothing fancy right now because, like I said, and it's about to rain, and I sometimes get flooded out of my house if I'm out and about when it rains. Let's go into another area because we've used the same area right there, but this color is like calling my name, and so is this color. I don't know what this one is, but it's a really light one. But I love that. Then we have like a bronzy shade. I think I like that one, but I like that one too. Let's look at this one. Let's see how light that is. It's too light. Too light. I think I like that one. See, it's called Live It Up. It's right next to this color. Let me show you. It's on the bottom. So far we've used this and this. And we're about to use this one. So we're gonna take the flat brush.
Come on. Come on.
And we are just tapping it on to the lid space. Such a beautiful palette. I like how it's compartmentalized the way it is, because like it gives you an idea of what you want to do, even though I'm bouncing around. Eric just shut my palette, so hold on. What do you want? I want. Use your words. I'm just tapping it on. Let me look at it in here. Make sure that the color's evenly distributed across both sides. And it is. All right, now we're gonna take my little inner corner brush, and I think we're gonna go into this color, which is on the very last side. I'll show it to you in a minute, but if I open this palette for too long, Eric grabs at it. And I'm just gonna stick it right there on the inner corner. And this is next to all those really bright shades. It's right here. I really like that color. So we're just gonna pop that on the inner corner. Then we're gonna take this Jaclyn Hill brush again, and we're gonna go into the crease shade. And we are going to see how precise that brush is? Every time I even remotely open this palette, he tries to shut it. Yeah. Always during the week, I do want to say during the week, please start leaving comments about what y'all want to talk about during this. I don't want to be a drama channel. I do like to keep up with some of the things that is going on. I do keep up with everything that's going on. Also, if you know Peter Mon, his puppy died not too long ago. It's really sad. He was so sad. He did a video the other day, Life According to Pee-Pee. Hold on. I'm using the first shade. That's like a highlight shade in the palette. If Eric will let me get any shade onto the brush.
Purple. Oh, green.
There we go.
Oh.
Now you can see it. On this side, for some reason, I can't get it to show up. I'm gonna grab that little inner corner brush. Actually, we're gonna take this little highlight brush again, and we're gonna put it right here. And we are going to try to let me see what it looks like. Okay, you can see it. Really good in person. I keep shutting it. Anywhere that the light hits. Let's go ahead and take this. And the Beauty Blender. And try to mesh that into the skin. That side is blinging and this side is blinging according to my mirror. Let's go ahead and grab the lip liner. This is NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Copenhagen, I believe. Yeah. We'll go in the other room. I hate when I try to rush because he's in here yelling at me. I'm going to use the Too Faced mascara. This is the Better Than Sex.
Oh.
All right. Put a little bit of the gloss by Kylie Cocoa Collection. Sometimes lip liners are cheaper and gloss, and you could do a pretty mate lip look with it without having to worry about it. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, please leave comments below. Let me know what you want to talk about, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.